We're going to talk about the letter N. Okay, so what's up, world? How y'all feeling today? I had told my Facebook people that I had forgot to put live on y'all so y'all can hear these jewels I'm about to give y'all. But anyway, you guys, so we are going to talk about the letter N of our ABCs of money. So make sure you guys go back and look at all the other letters. Make sure you journalize it and teach it to your family and your kids. So we're going to start with naive, okay? So pretty much you need to refuse that the naivete be the reason why you're not financially success. Don't let the naivete be the reason you have a negative cash flow, ladies and gentlemen. So let's just talk about negativity real quick, right? When it comes to your money, though. And negativity when it comes to your environment, negativity when it comes to the people around you. And I say this, if you can't change the people around you, you need to change the people around you. And I'll say it again. If you can't change the people around you, you need to change the people around you. So I tell people, my network didn't start growing, you guys, when I changed my environment. So even though I talked about that in the letter E, I wanted to give you guys a different perspective right now. So basically, my negative friends, they didn't believe, you guys, that my home-based business was going to be a profitable one. So my negative family members, and you guys know I have a lot of siblings, right? But they used to talk down on me behind my back. I mean, y'all don't understand, the most evil, negative people on this planet, they have negative things happening to them. And I never want to see you succeed. They never do. It don't matter what it is, but they always there for you when you succeed, and they always seem to be taking credit when you fail too. But we ain't gonna talk about that. But because they have so much negative thinking, they automatically think you gonna fail, you ain't gonna have nothing, because that's what they expect in their lives. So anybody around them, they expect you to have the same life like them, which is nothing. Okay, so basically, you guys, the reason why people are in their situation is because a lot of people project those feelings onto you. So because both of y'all want to stay down, because both of y'all accounts are negative, because both of y'all don't have a good outlook on life, or because both of y'all are in this negative environment, you guys. So basically, the only way that you can succeed is basically surrounding yourself by great people. So basically, you guys, remember, your negative family and friends always takes credit on you when you either succeed, or they take credit on you when you either fail. But everybody want to be a fortune teller, right? So, hey, I told you it wasn't going to work. I told you your dream was going to come true. I told you your thoughts was going to be believable. I told you your business wasn't going to pop off. But now it's popping off. Oh, I told you it was a special one. I told you was going to make it. You the only one got up out of here besides us? What? We just knew it was all in you. Anyway. But you guys, as long as you keep listening to all qualified people, you ain't never going to win in life. And I'll say it again. As long as you keep listening to unqualified people, you ain't going to have nothing, because they have a negative mindset, a negative bank account. Why? Because I had a negative bank account, a negative mindset. I wasn't trying to read. I wasn't trying to surround myself with people who were smarter than me. I was still trying to learn traditional education instead of learning by specialized educated people that actually went to school, got to college, probably joined the military, and realized that it wasn't working. Realizing that they needed to beat capitalism and not trying to change the rule, meaning they need to be on the right side of it. And the only way that you can do that is surrounding yourself by great people. So you guys, basically, by them having, like I said, when they had that old bank account, the whole bank account, they have negative thinking. So they will never think above where they're at, because it's impossible. And maybe because a lot of us upbringing, or a lot of things that happen to us, we just won't never think that we can be that wealthy because of our environment, you guys. That neighborhood you at, those negative people you surrounding with, you just got to get rid of their ass. That's just really what it is. But think about this. A lot of y'all have notorious of that, meaning that you're not good for it. Or maybe you are notorious of watching a lot of TV that's not going to bring you any 5 or 6 figure income. Or maybe you haven't read any new books, or maybe you haven't surrounded yourself by people that are smarter than you because you probably are uncomfortable. We're not used to being around millionaires or used to being around people that's financially stable, or maybe being around people that's living their best life, because we're always used to seeing people struggling, going through it. I mean, those are the type of people we just really cannot surround ourselves no more around if we want better in life. Okay. So basically, you guys, I had to put my basically the lack of my knowledge, to the side and actually start embracing new thoughts, new ideas, new people. Basically surround myself by great networking. That's how my network started growing. I just started changing what I was doing because I got tired of it. So basically, you guys, the only way basically the tax laws or how to outpace inflation, you just have to build your network. People don't understand the number one resources that we have in this world is people. It's just people. And the only way that you can naturally start increasing your net worth is just start networking. So for example, let's just say you only got a W-2, right? And that's your only source of income. Listen, W-2 workers are at the highest bracket, right? So that means that every time you work at W-2, you know in the back of your head that, okay, I'm never going to get all my money. I'm always going to be broke. My cash flow is always going to be negative because I feel that W-4. So I know in that W-2 bracket, I'm always going to pay higher in taxes. See, as long as you hang around with people, they'll tell you the difference on what you need to be doing in your world. So I knew having a W-2, I'm never going to be successful because that's the natural law. So because you feel like that W-4, you basically signed your rights away and say, I will continue to work those 60, 70 hours a week and you can take my money because I told you you can take it. That's capitalism. So every day that you get off your butt, you need to learn how to increase your net worth, okay? And the only way that you can increase your network, like I said, is surrounding yourself by great people that are smarter than us. Because think about the other nationalities. How are we complaining about other nationalities coming to this great country for a better opportunity, and we live here struggling? You want to know what the difference is between a nationality person from somewhere else and a person here in America? Education. They wasn't educated here. We was taught to go work hard for a job. We was taught to go to college, join the military, work for 40, 50 years, enjoy Social Security, and that's it. See, a person is not from here. They came here. What they did, start a business, probably started networking with people, started making more money, actually told people about their network, started a more business, but they knew how to grow something. They knew the power of a legacy. They knew the power of networking. They knew the power of the numbers. So why is we here in America complaining when we have nothing but opportunity, in which unlimited opportunities we have out here to make it work? But you rather complain. You rather learn from non-traditional people that got all these master's degree and ain't mastered nothing with no money. And you here that can actually learn from someone that I know that's been specialized educated that can help us make wealth real. Are you kidding me? Listen, I don't know who you've been dealing with, but I'm going to tell you again, your number one resource in this world is the people. Okay? Negative people will always keep you from your national resources. See, in this nation, other nationality, like I said, always gonna start a business. They start networking. They start building their family. Everybody come stay together so they can all get out of debt. But guess what? Oh no! We here in this great country and we don't trust each other. We don't like each other. We hate on each other. We find everything wrong with each other. And we wonder why we can't even get wealthy. It's because we're still trying to do things independently instead of networking and putting all our resources together and make this money. See, if you're not where you want to be at, That's why your networking is bad. That's what you're lacking of, okay? So that is what is necessary for us to come together, learn some things they never taught us in school, and we all can win. Oh my God, you guys. So listen, again, if you ever want to think about it, right? If you ever want to look at yourself and wonder why your cash flow is negative, how about you look at yourself, how the banks look at you, right? So when I tell you how the banks look at you, they pretty much, in order for us to learn how to leverage our money or get more money from them, they actually, and I talked about leverage on L in another video, you can go watch that. But the only way the banks look at you, they look at basically how high risk you are. They want to see, are you bringing more money in? Do you have more debt? What about your liability? What about your asset? Do you have more assets than liability? So they look at those type of things to see if you're responsible for the new money they about to give you to make more money. See, a lot of people get denied is because they have more debt than more asset. So all you got to do is just look at the column. Is your liability more than your asset, or is your asset more than your liability? And if your liability overrides your dang asset, then you are in the wrong business, honey. And you need to start surrounding yourself by people like us that's going to show you how you can actually have more assets, and it can actually outpace that regular liability. But think about it, you guys. If you owe more money, they're never going to approve you. Okay. So the first thing is the banks always just looks at, okay, well, how much did this person owe and how much did this person own? That's it. And if you ever want to know the difference, why don't you subtract your liability and your asset, whatever's left over, that's how you get approved. Hey, my goddess. Hey, my sissy poo. That's how you get approved, right? So basically, just ask yourself, do you have more assets than liability? You really know, but I want to leave this up here with you, just if you want to know any difference. A lot of middle class people, they buy the appearance of wealth. Oh, yeah, I just said some stuff on there. Middle class people buy the appearance of wealth. See, net worth, if you ever want to build that, it's really simple. Subtract your liability, like I said, from your asset, and whatever is left, that's how the bank look at you. But in order for you to have more money, right, you have to invest more. So a lot of your negative family and friends, they only where they at because they okay with not having nothing. But they okay with looking like they have nothing. So don't be that person that's okay with looking like the appearance of wealth, and then you want to tell people you look like you got some assets. Baby, you look like you got a whole liability with that outfit on. Like, what is you talking about? Your whole cash flow negative. And I'm grateful for the teaching of my mentor so I can know the difference, because I was really naive when it comes to money. I was really neglecting trying to meet new people. I was neglecting trying to read books. I was neglecting the resources that was available to me. You know what I mean? So we need to really put in motion that we need to really check ourselves a little bit. We just need to just try to figure out, why we in the situation that we are in. So I'm going to leave this here with you guys because I really do got to go. Let's just stop the nonsense, okay? Let's increase our net worth by networking with people that are smarter than us, make more money than us, and actually can help us get on the right side of capitalism. Like, I really love what I'm learning every day, and it's getting me used to going live every day, because there's people out here struggling, and we don't deserve to struggle, especially we are in this great country that really have unlimited opportunities, and we can make as amount of money as we want with no issue. The problem is a lot of people is not trying to network so they can build their net worth. So, you guys, I love you guys, and I wish you nothing but the best. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out, Facebook. Bye, y'all. Instagram. Hey, y'all. Thanks for jumping on, but I got to go. But I ain't going to come back and talk about another live video. It's going to hurt your feelings, but you'll be all right. Bye.